Hey, what's up guys? Grimsie42 here, and I have some pretty awesome pickups that I want to show you, and I'm definitely excited to do it. One of my favorite systems to collect for currently, aside from my NES collection, is the Wii collection, and you can kind of see some of it over there. I've actually got like 3 shelves full of Wii games, and right now is the perfect time to collect for Wii. It's when the system is actually, pretty much fading into darkness, and games are plentiful, and stores like GameStop are just firing them out. They're either doing buy 2 get 1 free, or they're just using like crazy prices, like $1, $2, $5 at the most to get rid of most of them. So if you guys are looking for Wii, I recommend now being the time you pick them up. I'll go ahead and show you guys what I got. Some of these are actually pretty uncommon games, so I'm definitely happy to get them. The first one I'm going to show you, I've heard good things. It's by THQ, which is no longer in business, and it's De Blob or De Blob. I'm not sure if it's D Blob, De Blob, whatever, but it's complete. And this one is about $5 currently. And the same is the case for the sequel, The Blob 2, also complete. This next one I picked up because, if I'm not mistaken, it was $1 or $2. And pretty much at that price I'll pick up any game. And it's Wild Earth African Safari. Next one again was $1 or $2. It's a Sega game. It's Tournament of Legends. This one was actually recommended to me by a friend. I recall at the moment not which friend, but it's Sam and Max Beyond Time and Space. And it's an Atari game. I believe Atari does not make games for any systems anymore, so definitely happy to pick that up. Next one was only 99 cents. It's a Ubisoft game, Shaun Snowboarding. It looks pretty decent. This next one actually looks pretty darn corny, but it was only, I think, $1.99. Beastly. Kind of looks like a wannabe Twilight just from the picture. This next one I think was like $7. It's Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles. I hear good things about this series. I also have part 1 already. This one is Red Steel 2. I think this was like $5 or $6. This next one was like $2. It's Ninja Bread Man. Looks kind of like a shovelware game, but again, for $2 you really can't complain. I was really excited to pick this one up, and it took me a while to find it. It's kind of an action platformer of sorts. It's Kelowna. It's made by Bandai Namco, and this one I think was a little more. This one was maybe like a $12 game, maybe $15, and actually had to have this transferred. It wasn't in my local area, so it's definitely tough to track this one down. Next one is another one you don't see very often. It's by Ideos. It's Wacky Races Crash and Dash. This next one I wanted to pick up, and I passed on it just because the case was a little banged up. And then somebody purchased it, and ironically it found its way back to the store, so I had a second opportunity. And I think this one was like $15, but still it's pretty tough to find, and it's a title by Konami, so I picked it up. It's Silent Hill Shattered Memories, and the damage I'm referring to is kind of, if you can see the glare, it's kind of like a slit right there. This sticker I can take care of no problem, but that little slit there is a little bit of a pain. But you can always just swap the case out, so not a big deal, and it's complete and in really good shape. This next one I picked up because it was at a fair price, it was in really good shape, and because the wife and I really, really enjoy the version for the Wii U, and that's Rayman Origins. If I'm not mistaken, the entire Rayman Origins game is actually on Rayman Legends for the Wii U, but this is actually kind of funny. It comes with an instruction booklet, and then it comes with Manuel de Instructions for the French players, so this may actually have been in Canada at some point. But anyways, it's also in a really unique looking case. If you look on the inside, there's like all these textures and patterns, but was really happy to pick this up. This next one I can definitely say I picked up on recommendation. My buddy Scott from the show The Video Game Sellers was looking for this everywhere, and he finally found a copy. So when I found a copy, even though it had a whole bunch of stickers on it, I definitely was quick to jump on it. It's Deadly Creatures. And you really don't see this game often, so it's definitely uncommon. I think I got it for like $6 or $7, so definitely no problem with that. This next one I picked up, I believe I actually have two of, and I think I got this one as an upgrade to my copy. It's Koro Rinpa Marble Mania, and it's a Hudson Soft game, and this is actually a very uncommon game. It's one of the ones that are tough to find, so they sell it for like $10 if you can find it. So I definitely recommend, if you guys see this at a good price, pick it up. It's definitely going to be tough to find. This next one I had to have transferred, and they were very surprised when I asked them to transfer it, but thankfully it's in fantastic condition, and it's Fritz Chess. And this is actually another one of those extremely hard to find games for the system. So if you guys see Fritz Chess anywhere, definitely pick it up. I think they sell it for like $16, but it's very hard to find. I've actually only seen 2 copies ever in my life, so definitely grab this one if you see it. Same thing with this next one, which actually was a GameStop exclusive, and I also had to have this one transferred out of state. It was very difficult to track one down, but I was super happy to get it. And it's F1, or Formula 1 2009. And on top of being hard to find, I'm told, if in regards to being a racing game, that it's also a very good game. This last one is actually a variant of sorts, and I'm friends with a lot of the managers in my local area of GameStop, because in a previous job, which at this point is 10 years ago, I was actually a manager for GameStop. So a lot of the people that were like game advisors at the time are now, you know, ascended up to managers. And I asked him, I said, hey, you know, is it possible that I could just have a case and a manual for this, because I know you guys sell disc only? And luckily for me, he said he actually got one returned because there was a gash in the disc, and he was going to be moving it to defective. So since he was just sending it away anyway, he said I could have the case and manual. And it's the alternate art case for Metroid Prime Trilogy. And it comes with the manual. Now, why this is an alternate art of sorts is because the original one is a steel book. I'll grab that quick. So this here is the original release, which again comes in a steel book and has a cool slipcover. But they re-released the game, and it just comes in the standard plastic case. So I thought that was pretty cool to, you know, pick this up just to have, you know, as an alternate art. I don't need a disc. It's the exact same disc as the other one. But again, the Wii is very collectible at this point in time, in my opinion. And the discs are nice and easy to find. They're all still in really good condition. And the prices are all reasonably affordable. So I definitely recommend you guys grab some if you see them. Thanks for watching this. If you like the video, please thumbs it up. And take care.